Hi, I'm J-Bob. When I'm doing psychic expeditions, I drink Arizona green tea. It makes money off of it. I will.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, you got all kinds of... There's a two-hitter outhouse.
Two-holer shitter, huh? Yes. Even's got wheelchair access.
Yeah, it does.
Getting up in the world.
Oh, outhouses with wheelchair access, yes.
Now, what was this that you just told me?
Oh,
Start all over again.
start all over again.
About this,
Bootleggers.
the Bootlegger Church.
Okay. Well, the church in the back, it's called the Bethel Church, and it's a Pentecostal church, and it was put in the young community, which is here in Freestone County, kind of where the mine is now. And it was moved here, but at the time it was placed down where all the bootlegging activities were. It was the epicenter, actually, of bootlegging in Texas, and it was called the Young Community. This is the place where they declared martial law. It was Hammer, the guy that
Frank Hammer?
Frank Hammer.
Killed,
Frank
Bonnie and
Hammer,
Clyde.
he made his name here in Freestone County, and he put all the bootleggers on the courthouse square. I have pictures of it with just hundreds of stills, but they declared martial law. 2 Texas Rangers were killed in the battle, and one of them's name was Tim Willard. Tim Willard was killed here, and another Texas Ranger. So they declared martial law. They sent in planes. They actually had biplanes come over from Mahia and fly over the area to find the stills. And the bootleggers came out and actually shot down the plane. So it was,
Cool.
pretty. Yeah,
I mean, wow.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And there was the whole community. And I don't know how much if I should say this on camera, but pretty much the entire county was involved. They say all sides of the law kind of was involved, and they had a code, and they would say things like the black cows in the corn. They'd get on the party lines of the phones that we have, like the old party. We have all the phones here. You'll see we have a phone museum. But they'd get on those phones all the way down to the Trinity River, and they'd get on the phone and say the black cows in the corn, which meant that the revenue officers were on their way from Waco, and to put out the stills. So it was quite interesting in Freestone County. Now, the interesting part about the jail is the fact that there's been 3 jails here, and then one over by the courthouse, which is no longer standing. It was about 4 times the size of this one. It looked just like this one. That was actually the last jail that was built before the yucky modern one that they have now that was built in the 70s that you can't even tell it's there. But this area here, the 1850s jail was located right here. And we have the Sanborn maps that I can show you.
Where at exactly?
Well, the Sanborn maps just show it as being right here.
In this vicinity right here, basically.
Yeah, now I know that...
That could be the foundation over here, basically, is what you're saying?
Yeah, you see where the fireplace is?
Mm-hmm.
The cabin was brought over here from across the highway. It was brought here in the 60s, and when they were installing it, they found all the remnants of the other jails beneath it and over here. See this area? Now some of this concrete is probably new.
Yeah. Wow, this is cool.
Oh, no, don't tell. Oh no.
Really nice.
This
I like
is where
this.
we hear boots walking along our
You hear
wooden
boots on
steps. We'll hear them go across
Like
here,
this
the
right
corridor.
here. Basically.
Just like boots. I've actually heard them even go up
Like
the
that.
stair. Gas company, started digging and started finding all the artifacts.
Art card.
And I know there's a huge encampment over by where you're going to stay, where the cabins are.
Yeah.
Right behind Love's.
Yeah.
There is a older black man that has been coming. He came to the museum. He kind of looked like George Brown. He was funny. He came over here and he started asking me a lot of questions if I knew where, like Indian burial grounds were or Indian cemeteries, and that I have a map. And I said, no, I really don't have a map. And he told me that he was finding all this stuff. They were building like a horse arena over there. But I'm not quite sure where that one is.